Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Famous Wright, Trials, Tribulations, where we left off. We've met the people behind the loan company, and they're... Oh boy, it's a cast of characters.
Violet
so we're gonna go ahead
and Don Tigre, apparently.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Tender Lender. So I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender.
With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy.
Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well?
We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tender Lender. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, that's $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan?
Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much.
Tender Lender is on your side.
So, let's
Tender
say...
Lender's on your side.
So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then?
We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee.
Right, I think I'd rather skip down.
Dude, strong coffee.
Yeah, I know.
Like, with cyanide in it.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well.
I don't think
she got the hint.
No, I honestly think that, and that's why Armstrong was talking about his hands being tied, is I think they forced him to do that as part of being late of his payment, is to kill the other guy.
Maggey just happened to be the scapegoat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately. That sucks for her.
And it's
Jeez.
you'd almost think that maybe there's something going on with Victor as well, because he also says that there was no one else there, but unless dude already skipped out way beforehand, before Victor got in there, maybe? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. All right.
I don't think he has anything to do with these guys, though.
I don't know. You want to go ahead and... I don't think you said that
I
line.
did.
Oh, okay.
And I said I don't think she got what she meant by strong coffee.
Yeah. All right, so, do you know about the incident we're investigating?
What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
The manager being the Tigre?
Furio Tigre. Furio?
Tigre? So that's where the Tiger thing comes from.
Zinniop's got a real name! Nick, hurry up and find out more about him!
Do I have a profile now? Hey!
Yay.
I guess you probably, present him to you? Tell me more.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about the Tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre.
Cookie. Sure?
Put that down.
How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours.
No, ladies first, Maya. I'm not touching that fucking thing. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are Tiger and this scary doe doing working together?
We are lovers.
Oh, God. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me.
From $15,000 in debt? The Tiger saved you?
Please address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to...
Okay, Don Tigre, of course. I'm sorry. He saved her life?
Why is she always wearing bandages for one thing?
Maybe she was in an accident and bumped her head. I don't know. Oh, well, I guess let's talk about this, saved your life.
I'm very frail, you see.
Fucking look, you need a goddamn hamburger or something, girl. Goddamn it.
Just recently, I died once. You died? About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope.
I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the River Styx.
Damn.
Okay.
But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy.
Did he sell his soul to Satan?
For real. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso.
I still wonder what's in her coffee.
Yeah.
So, is that why you've got that bandage around your head?
This.
The head bandage. So what's the story with your noggin thing?
They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. Fatal injury?
Maggey just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once?
Oh.
What the fuck is going on?
Holy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god.
Ah, she really creeps me out, Nick.
Same here, but we gotta find out the truth. Well, that's gonna be a difficult one.
What do you mean you died once?
I don't think I'm gonna have the stuff for that yet.
I don't think so either.
I'm gonna go ahead and move over here. Probably run into fucking Don Tigre by his fucking stupid ass scooter.
There he is! Old Sadie's back feeding the pigeons again.
Okay, got him going on.
Here, take this and this and get out of my park.
Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya, just keep your head down. Let's sneak away while we still can.
What? Why? Hello, old man.
What are you doing, Maya?
Huh? Okay.
Hey, he just turned his back on us.
I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in court this morning.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Kudo! Look, we really need to talk to you, all right?
Out with the demons. In with good fortune.
Ow, ow, ow! Seeds! Shell splinters! Painful!
I always knew you were a demon, Maya. God,
Damn.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's go ahead and talk about today's trial. Sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Everyone's been talking about me behind my back now. That dirty old man who was so busy looking at the shivering girl's backside. He can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal.
Oh.
Not at all.
Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that witch put it in. She put it in.
Ooh.
It was her, maybe.
That's my best guess, is that it was...
Violetta.
Violetta, yes. Because she's got the same hair. In a way, when it's down like that. I don't know. I was about to say, that actually seems longer than...
Yeah.
Than
Maggey's
her
hair doesn't touch her neck.
She put some white powder in the long-nosed cappuccino.
We hear you.
And another thing, the young lady was wearing an earpiece.
So, actually, I think that could be the thing, is that no one saw the guy at the table, because this was a different time from when... What's-her-face was at the table, from when Maggey was at the table.
Yeah.
So she would have seen the man at a different time, where what he saw and what Armstrong saw. In fact, Armstrong probably didn't poison anything.
Maybe Tigre was meeting him before he got killed?
Yeah.
Or like before he died?
Yes. That's what I'm going to assume.
Like he showed up, tried to like do some kind of deal with him. Dude didn't come through. Tigre left, and then Violetta dressed up as a waitress and killed him.
Yes,
and then snuck out, and then Maggey got framed.
And now what I'm thinking is that the thing that Armstrong was saying that his hands were tied to do wasn't poisoning him, but it was probably letting her have a uniform, be a waitress uniform. All of a sudden, bring out a coffee to the guy.
It.
Yeah,
that's my theory.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna go off of now.
And another thing, the young lady was wearing an earpiece on the same side of the lens as broken spectacles.
But we're really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the vase. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you.
Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't tell me take it easy, you speck-haired brat. Take this.
Oh, God.
Ow. Okay, about the embroiderer.
You said you were a craftsman, right?
Okay, the minor world cast honest craftsman like me aside in droves.
So, surely it's not that.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. You hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I'm gonna stick my fingers up that drilling Lord Judge's nose.
You.
And scream right down his ear hole. Objection.
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I got a tsunami first aid sign that's ready to burst out.
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do?
Yeah, because like with him, the world doesn't need embroiderers these days because nobody wears clothes like that. And Maya's like, well, not many people want spirit mediums these days either.
Yeah. If we let him start rambling, what should I do? Should I cut it or suck it up? Let's suck it up. Let's let him go. Guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days then.
Of course not, you idiot. I'm no good for nowadays just running errands.
Errands?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of two-bit community handyman?
Well?
Buy some bread now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some silly pigeons? Why do people say what they mean? Get lost. That's what they were trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience to say. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did you say? At home and at that restaurant? Did they want him to get out of there? Hold up. A restaurant? Are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. That very day that young brat was poisoned.
That's important.
What?
Why didn't he mention that in court?
Okay, so on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The servant girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over at me.
Excusez-moi, call the police. Call them yourself.
Or call him myself, I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call the police on your cell phone?
Do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes?
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened...
Yes, sure, the owner was at Tribulations on his own.
Why didn't you mention this in court this morning?
That's very important.
Well, I would have if you would have given me a chance. But you all butted me out of the courtroom.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos for today.
Wait a minute. In this case, there's more. I got more to say.
Oh, there really was
yes, I remember
more.
something else.
Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
And even we made fun of the fucker, like, nope, shut up.
They're just like, oh, he just wants something to do. He really did have more to say. Oh, and it was
not my fault.
important. Oh.
You're the ones to blame.
You could have at least told us before we got to court.
God dang it. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
What's important is the unaccounted time
Yeah.
before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggey was unconscious. Which leaves that man alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose.
What do you mean?
Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Huh?
Oh, sure, you go ahead and say it. I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, huh?
You need to get more details about what exactly happened.
Yeah.
From Maggey and from Mr. Armstrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to Tribulations and go into the kitchen. Oh fuck, he's gone, ain't he? He's fucking yeeted out of town.
Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again.
But the place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef.
Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me.
Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone.
Missing when we need to talk to him the most.
Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose?
Maybe.
We
both
said
just
it
said
at the same fucking time.
In the same way.
right.
We gotta give her the bento box.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to see if there was any other traces around to go to, but...
Yep, we gotta go give her the bento box of his room.
Oh, Mr. Wright!
Hello, Maggey. So they're finished questioning you?
Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and blog about everything that happened.
Oh, boy.
Weren't you scared? It was pretty tough, pretty touch and go. I think that's what it said. You
Touch
skipped
and
really
go in
fast.
there. Sorry, I didn't think you were going to stutter that many times.
Yeah, of course, you stutter a lot too. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man.
Well, he was all over the place with the testimony.
He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident anyway.
Is it possible she is the one misremembering things? Number one. Well, maybe we should talk to her first with anything she's got. And then we can
Give her the thing, yeah.
bento. That way we don't skip
Maggey,
anything by accident.
You know how you said that everyone else provided the testimony that doesn't match up with you with what you remember? Yep, there's so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him.
But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today? It was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup?
Yeah. So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it. Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right?
It was MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled on the sports paper as well.
They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir.
Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too.
Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me.
After the incident. You said that you passed out when the victim Glenn collapsed, right?
Yes, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations.
No idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright?
The other witness, the old man from the park,
Why is she saluting us?
The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture.
Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police.
Exactly, and you, Maggey, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you?
When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
Ugh, it's like the master biting the paw of a dog that feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier.
I don't know. The things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir.
Maggey looks like she's trying to figure something out.
Maybe we should ask Maggey exactly what she knows about old CD.
Yes. But first I'll go ahead and be a nice man.
Yes.
I need to present. I keep Magatoming the shit.
The talking, yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and give this to you. Oh, yeah, I've got something that you're going to love. I
Really?
swear.
What is it?
She probably hates weenies. Or she's like, I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, God.
A lunchbox. Just for you. Here.
Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies, too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this, too.
She's...
I can't accept it.
Oh.
Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir.
Hey, come on, Maggey. Don't be like that.
The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them.
Somehow when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier.
And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But...
She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste.
What? I guess so.
Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya.
Well, how was it?
They hit the spot. I love weenies. Love weenies.
Oh, good. I'm glad you have it. I'm glad that I gave it to you then, sir.
Didn't mean to throw you off.
Yeah.
Well, that was a very... Okay.
But she was excited. She does like weenies. She's like, oh, it's weenies too.
I mean, all that did is just kind of push the fact that poor Gumshoe's not gotta. He's, poor Gumshoe.
Oh, I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. Feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you'd felt much better.
Maggey, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony.
Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you make of it.
All right.
Can't talk today.
Throw me a bone here, will you? Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you?
Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite... Doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table...
He wasn't there?
It's true there was another customer in the restaurant,
Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo.
but I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman.
A woman?
Are you sure, Maggey? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy.
Uh-oh.
She had a kind of cackling laugh.
Creepy.
Cackling?
Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? Hey, I want
That
to
matches up
present
with our
something
theory.
to you. Yes. Hey, I need to go to profiles. I need to present you
Is
something.
it her? I know I used to be on the police force, sir. But I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. All I can tell you about now is info about ex-cons for the client or the clientele of Tribulations, sir.
You mean you really don't want to?
Don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you down, Maggey. Why can't I talk?
Okay, so
A thoroughly bitter person.
what about Lisa Basil? Was she the one in there? No. Okay,
Nope.
never mind. Damn it. I tried.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh,
so,
what about the Tigre dude?
That's a good point.
Holy smokes, that's him! Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright. Just look at that ridiculous suntan.
Suntan.
Something. Look at that ridiculous something.
It's like, for the record, I'm not sunburned like an overly dried tomato, so I don't know how.
I've never seen suntan as one word.
Yeah.
That's what threw me off.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's not usually one word, is
I don't
it?
think so. I don't think so, but I'm not a
No.
tanny person, so I don't know
He
anything.
told me he'd been on a business trip to Hawaii, and that's where he got the tan.
I'm not hearing this. Okay. So, okay, nothing else. I don't... What do we present Gumshoe to you?
Back when I was an officer, Detective Gumshoe always looked out for me. But today I was the one who had to look out for him, trying to incriminate me the whole time.
You've got to remember, Maggey, Gumshoe's a detective. He's got a job to do.
My old boss. I thought at least he'd be on my side. He is on your side. He'd do anything to help. You can't fool me. I saw him in court today. I felt like a poor little baby woodpecker being pecked on by the head of its own mother.
Ow. Gumshoe's testimony was pretty solid. No wonder it hurt her so much.
I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again.
Ouch. I think I just saw Gumshoe's chances go out in flames like the Hindenburg.
Jesus. Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That was a rough one.
I don't think it's getting through to her that he really was trying to help. Jesus, Phoenix.
Yeah. Let me, what do I do now?
Maybe the fake thing? The fake badge?
Maybe?
Is that your attorney's badge?
Actually, it's a fake.
Holy smokes, that's it! Huh? That's the badge your phony had, Mr. Wright.
You got duped by this?
But it's a completely different color.
And what about the fact that it's made of paper?
He said the badge got a tan as well while he was in Hawaii on business.
I'm beginning to see how my phony was able to gain her trust. Oh, Jesus. Really
She reminds me so much of me, it's crazy.
There's not much else I'm
Like her
getting right
looks.
now. I think our main focus is going to have to be, I'm not going to criminal affairs department yet. I think our main focus is going to have to be, Blue Screens Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? We're going to do that next time.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.